keep swimming, 1111. We're going to get into a twin flame reading today. Make sure this is adjusted good enough. Okay. So I hope you guys are in a twin flame. If you're not, or you're not sure, you're welcome to go to my earlier videos. I have a playlist of a lot of twin flame videos, lots of information about twin flames, and also my take on twin flames. So if you'd like to watch any of those, it's right there. Also, if you want to see any more of my recent videos, please go to my page here on YouTube. And when you get there, don't just look below you as soon as you're there and look at all the videos on the front page. Go to where it says live, and then you're going to be able to see all my recent material. All right, so the twin flame reading first, it's a shorter collective reading, and then I'm doing $25 Christmas readings. I'm doing $25 Christmas readings up until Christmas, so 25 till the 25th. And you're welcome to get it same day. If you get it after I do my videos, it will be the next day. But yeah, just keep that in mind. It's in the description below. Cash App is great, or you can do my website. Okay. So anyways, today, the person that paid for their Christmas reading is Carrie. So after this video, Carrie, you're going to be the one I do the reading for. If you want to pay for a $25 reading while I'm doing the video, that's fine. I'll do it today, right now, while I'm live. Good morning, Courtney. Good morning, Max. Good morning, Miss Me. Good morning, Dojacel. And Jessica Ortiz. Good morning, girl. Jessica, you're the first one in my live chat group. Guys, please subscribe and hit the bell so you can get free cards. Sometimes if you're the first person I see in the chat, I'll be happy to pull some cards for free. So Jessica, you got Knight of Cups in the reverse, Nine of Wands in the reverse, Five of Cups in the upright, the World, and Ticking Time Bomb. You know, I think the bomb already went off, Jessica. I think you're dealing with the aftermath. I think you're not feeling very happy about a recent argument, perhaps disagreement or separation. You feel like you've wasted your time and your love on someone that didn't appreciate. I feel like the reason it's gotten to this point was a lack of boundaries for yourself. You didn't care for yourself enough to ask for the things that you truly desire or want. And so here you are, in sorrow, basically, maybe some grief about the ending. There is going to be new love coming into your life, better love, I know, because now you're learning about your boundaries and you're going to be better. So just remember that you're the one that needs to be important. Your needs and desires are important. Your standards and boundaries matter, and love will follow. You know, this is really about you getting over an ex, because you're having a Sagittarius or a fire sign lover come in for a new relationship with you. It's going to be passionate. Page of Wands. You're going to feel really excited and happy about this situation. So get ready to get new love, okay? The sooner you can get over this other person and heal and have closure, the sooner this other person can come in. So that's a sign for you. By the way, you might meet this person in Saggy time frame. So December, January time frame. You know I follow Vedic. Oh, Jessica, good luck with this new person. I'm so sorry about what happened to the other person. That sucks. But I know you're going to get over that. I know you're going to have closure. And I know you're going to be happy, much happier with this new person. We all deserve to be happy. All right. All right. So Holy Spirit, please guide and direct us now for the twin flame journey. Show me what needs to be seen on this twin flame day. Okay. So we have Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, Karmic in the upright, Tower, Desire. Queen of Wands is here at the bottom in reverse. So we have, I'm not waiting anymore. This is BS. BS that there's a karmic. And there's energy here of, let me put this cat away. Sorry guys, I gotta get Mama put away here. Okay. So anyways, we have someone here completely fed up and done, putting in years, time, and effort. This could be a 7+ year relationship. It's definitely long term. You, as a twin flame, have sat here and deposited your time and your energy and years off of your life into this connection. You're starting to wonder, is this karmic or is this really a twin flame? Because this feels very karmic, right? Don't forget that twin flames do have karma together. Everyone has karma. What makes someone a karmic is you learn a lesson and move on, and they've got no other purpose in your life except to show you that lesson. The difference with the twin flame energy is that's part of yourself. You can never really separate from yourself. So that part of yourself will be with you throughout the ages. And so with the twin flame energy, you're going to go through karmic lessons, but it's not a karmic where they're going to disappear. They're always going to be there in some shape or form, some essence. They're going to be connected to you. And, you know, just keep that in mind with your twin flame journey. I think the biggest problem here today is you feel like there's a third-party karmic involved. And you're sick of it. You're ready to throw in the towel. You're going to, this tower is like, enough. I'm done. I've had enough. It's over. I don't want this anymore. However, your twin flame comes back in with, I'm attracted to you. I want something with you. And you're like, no, you don't want everything with me. You just want something with me. You want sexual energy with me. 6 of Swords in the reverse, you're not over it. You're not ready to let this go. 10 of Cups. 6 of Wands. For a lot of you twin flames here watching this, you could share children. You could be married to this person. But there's, you betrayed me. And the Queen of Wands, especially in reverse, talks about another woman. So could be a man, but you know, here in this reading, it looks like there's another woman, another partner. And you're just like, no, you left what we had behind so you could go engage in this. And I'm not over it. I don't forgive you. I'm not okay. And what you want is respect. You want the title. You want to be known outright, publicly, You want the world and family and friends to know about your twin flame's connection with you. I think you're tired of being a dirty little secret. That's what I'm hearing. Eight of Swords, trapped, cat's got your tongue, secrets, quiet, hush, hush, and you felt trapped in that for a while. This is not something you chose. You would have gone a completely different direction. But you're dealing with the aftermath, and you feel like the relationship's down the toilet. You're just like, it's over. It's down the toilet. I don't know what else to say. The only hope, the only shot in the dark that we have, not has. The only shot in the dark that we have is if this person comes clean, tells everybody about me, tells everyone about what he's done or she's done, comes clean to the world publicly and kind of lets it all out there. Then I'll be able to have some peace, is kind of where you're at with this. Because I think you just don't know how to be okay with the fact that this person's kept so much from you and so much from other people. I don't know. Your twin flame loves you. 10 of Cups. You make them happy. You're important to them. And you're darn right they desire you. They love you. They're into you. Why did they do what they did? Karma. They had to go learn a lesson with a karmic. That's why they did what they did. Well, there you go. I couldn't be more right on this reading. There's a third party. There's other people involved, and that's the karma. That's what's been going on. Why would you have that karma, you ask? I'm just a reader. Let me get a feeling. Why would you have this karma? The first thing that comes to my mind is forgiveness. The second thing that comes to my mind is unorthodox and untraditional. And I just feel like we as humans think that there has to be some kind of structure for us to have a good life. Many people stay together happily, not married, which is unorthodox and not structured. Many people forgive after infidelity because they feel monogamy is not easy at all. Some people think we're incapable of monogamy. I think that's BS. People are capable of monogamy. However, some people struggle with it, especially if they have Mars in the 12th, 1st, 2nd, 4th, 7th, or 8th house. If there is Mars there, we have what we call Mongolic energy. And Mongolic, okay, because I can't talk today. Mercury retrograde, really, now that makes sense. But if you have Mongolic there, especially in the 7th house, monogamy is so hard. And any orthodox marriage, any orthodox relationship, extremely difficult. So in my opinion, as a reader and an astrologer with that, I think the karma that you have with this twin flame is Mars in one of those houses. So it's not that they're just a complete a-hole and unworthy of you and it's just trash. No, you can't think that way. Look at your chart. Was this person destined to be with you? Was this person destined to cross your path? And sorry. Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay. All right. So anyways, you definitely want to check if it's in your chart because you might be angry and just, God, this person is a low life piece of trash. I can't believe I ever saw them for anything more than that. You know, calm down. That's your anger speaking. That's your pride speaking. That's your ego speaking. You know what I mean? Take a step back, breathe, right? Why am I going through this karma? And then make some peace with your chart and go, okay, I've got this Mongolic placement. What do I need to learn? What can I do to remedy this karma? There is mantras. There's things you can do. Hanuman is who you're going to want to do mantras with. You're going to want to have a statue of Hanuman in the south position in your house per Vastu, which is like a feng shui, but it's Eastern Indian. And, have that statue there. Do your mantras. The best time for a Hanuman mantra, in my opinion, is 6 p.m. That is the crackling hour for Mars. So that's a great time to do it. And, try to do those little remedies. Wear red, on Tuesdays. Light a red candle on a Tuesday and ask for passion and love in your life and the clearing of karma. You could even do a black candle on a Tuesday or a Saturday. Do your Hanuman chants. Can't talk today. And do everything you can. Try to make peace, have forgiveness, study, practice. What can I do to be more forgiving of yourself? Because a lot of you guys carry guilt and shame with the Queen of Wands in reverse. There is this hidden, I'm trash. I'm just a low life. I'm someone that could even accept someone doing this to me. What's wrong with me? No, you need to clear that up. That's all this traditional talk that you tell yourself that I traditionally, based on the public, what they would think, Six of Wands, what I should be telling myself. No, you're not trash. You're not an unworthy person. You are not bad because you got in a difficult situation in one which there was third parties. You're a good person and you're doing your best and you're working with what you've got. Love is hard to find as it is. And when you find it, it comes in all shapes and forms and packages. You are just working with what you've got and you're following your heart. And you're not going to go wrong following your heart. You're not going to go wrong. And if you need to pull back and take breaks, then pull back and take breaks. Long ones if need be. If you need to pull back permanently and just be on your own, then do that. But do whatever you need to do to clear this Mongolic karma and learn from it and grow from it. And yes, as cliche as it may be, heal from it. Okay, let's see what else your person might want to say to you. Oh, welcome in, new person. I'm so glad to have you here. Divyansha Mishra. Hi, I'm so glad and welcome. Welcome. Okay. So let's see what else your person may want to say. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me with these cards. Please show me the honest and truthful message from this twin flame. Oh, wow. I got goosebumps and I'm even shaking a little bit. My karmic situation is ending. And I have this great big headache all of a sudden. It just, as I got that card, hit me, the headache. So I just want you to know this person is definitely ending that third-party karmic situation. Look at that. It makes the shape of a triangle. Okay? This is some karma between you and your twin. Have you noticed, as a twin flame, that you have fallen into third-party situations throughout your life? that this has been kind of something you've been through before. Even in friends and family. Have you ever noticed that maybe you're the third wheel? Or the fifth wheel, if you will, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say the odd man or the odd woman out. Sorry, guys, it looks like I'm getting sick again. My darn throat sounds terrible. I'm sorry if I sound really raspy during this reading. I wish I didn't. I'm so sorry. But does this feel like you have a pattern? And you're just like, yeah, oh my God, growing up, me and my cousins, I was always kind of left out. It was kind of an odd feeling. Or, maybe you're one of 3 siblings and that stands out, this third party situation kind of thing. Perhaps you grew up with a step parent and a parent and another parent, you know what I mean? So 3 parents kind of thing. And you're just like, oh my God, I'm seeing a pattern. I'm seeing a cycle. I'm seeing my karma. I'm seeing it, and it shows up in like numbers. You know how numbers just pop up and you're like, wow, look at these numbers. I'm seeing these numbers everywhere. Now you can look back and go, oh my gosh, I see where 3s have been a part of my life. Maybe you have 3 kids. Maybe something imperative happened at the age of. So there's that, right? And you're just like, oh my God, 3s. If you're watching this, I do believe the number 3 is going to stand out immensely for you. So anyways, your person's like, listen, this is ending. Well, when? Let's get a when card. Let's see, maybe I'll do the Gilded Revere. When is this karmic situation going to end? Linda Langford, your birthday is July 3rd. Wow, see? There's some kind of 3 connection for you. That's so cool, Linda. My birthday is July 2nd. We're the same sign. That is so cool. So then we have the birds. And for a timing, interesting, 2 birds. I want to say 2 months. Okay. Yeah, it could be that, girl. I hope so, because I'm tired of being sick. See, Linda, and your grandson has 3 kids also. See, there's that 3 connection. Definitely connect the dots, guys. Oh, look, number 44. So here is my when the karmic situation's going to end. Call me crazy, but there's a couple possibilities here. 12, I'm thinking the month of December, 12, okay? So this month, it could be ending. The 2 birds could be 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months. All right? Then I see the number 44. Somebody could be turning the age 44, or that's the age they are this year. But there's a couple options there for when I think this karmic situation is ending. Now, if all of them represent, then you have a really big sign. Let's say someone is 44 years old right now, and on December 22nd, they end up breaking up. Wouldn't that be interesting? So just see if any of those numbers match and if you see any signs or synchronicities in regards to that. Let's see what this says. You're going to get a phone call or a text about the karmic situation ending, by the way. It says here a phone call, a text, or a date. That's how I communicate. I am in meetings, interviews, and I like to negotiate. I can be your sibling, a lover, or a mate. Couples is what I indicate. This card may be symbolic of jabber, gossip, or passing information of a positive kind. As ever dependent on the cards in which company it is found matters. Many voices together are louder than one. It is also the modern view of crowdsourcing or mass communication. It can be a simple conversation or even just an announcement that travels quickly or is distributed widely. This is an ever-growing world. We have Facebook, Twitter, lots of different social medias. This card may mean literal tweeting or social messaging. However, it could be a miscommunication of the Chinese whispers effect. In fairy tales, characters are often given the ability to understand the language of birds. And it could be that this card signifies a misunderstanding, particularly when combined with the birch. The owls also indicate communication, but usually not frivolous. Owls share wisdom. Owls have something important to say. They may even give a message from your elders. Or even wise friends. Owls may also be telling you to look at other important signs all around you. An owl could even be a seer, a psychic, a tarot reader, telling you the information. Whatever this is, know there's an important message coming up. And believe me, that karmic situation is about to be over, my friend. And your person does want to share that with you. This is the twin flame journey. So this person's probably going to say there's more going on than you even know about with the magnifying glass. And it's like, hey, you think you know everything. You think you know what's been going on. You don't know. Bottom of the deck, we have pleasure. I hate to say it, but I think you're going to find great pleasure in the message you're about to receive with the karmic. You're going to find joy out of hearing the message that it's over with them. Oh, and ironically, here we have the twin flame reconciliation card. Okay, next. Wow, we have the chemistry card, which really, in my opinion, explains the Queen of Wands and the Desire card. You and your twin flame have a really intense connection. By the way, they're not over you. They consider you family. We have Six of Swords, just so you know. Six of Swords and the Ten of Cups. You are important to them. You may think, well, if I was that important, why did they have a third-party karmic? I told you, and you already know this. You know, because this is part of your karma. They had to play out this karma just as much as you had to play out this karma. Okay? That's beyond your control. So anyways, you guys have good chemistry. You're reconciling. And we have childhood issues. I love it. But I also think mostly children are involved, especially because 10 of Cups. Here they are pushing the baby carriage. Children are involved. Let's get a message about the children. Okay. Spirit, please give me a message about the children. Could be your inner child, could be their inner child, or their past childhood issues, but children are involved in this karma. For everyone, I really think there's just kids involved, but please take it how it resonates. Holy Spirit, show me a message about the children. I was in denial. Wow. Somebody was in denial about having a child or claiming a child. They were in denial. They were in denial about what kind of parent they were. Okay? Bottom of the deck, I know you're the one. It's about the child. And I think this means I know you're the one I should be paying attention to. I know you're the one that should be important. Somebody disregarded the children while having an affair or a third party. They just disregarded them. And they didn't realize how much they may have affected the children in this journey. Again, don't beat yourself up because please, this is karma. Do kids get hurt in karma? Yes. Guys, don't think that the world is supposed to be beautiful and relationships are supposed to be movies or fairy tales. That's not real life. It's supposed to be messy, actually. There's always a messy. You have an actual birth chart, a destiny. And sometimes, and probably most of the time, children get hurt, either emotionally, physically, mentally, verbally, just what they see. It happens. That's why everyone has childhood wounds. Nobody has a perfect childhood, not even the rich. Nobody has a perfect childhood. So don't beat yourself up if you feel you've wronged your children in some way. That's natural. And don't beat yourself up if you feel like, oh my God, I've had a terrible childhood. Don't beat yourself up. It's normal. It's okay. And now we're grown and we're working our way through that. Okay? But this person, what they, was, I'm sorry, like I was just not thinking clearly about the children in this. I know they're the ones I should be putting first. I know they're the ones that should be in my forefront of my mind of every day. This person says, how can I be more flexible right now? So this person knows they have to make more time for the children. That's what this is all about. I need to make time because whatever's going on in my life, although that's important and it matters, my kids come first. So my kids come first. And that's really what's being seen in this twin flame message. Twin flames are actually needing to pay attention to their kids because kids grow fast. I feel like a child's birthday is either coming in a few months or was a few months ago, but it's like nearby, you know? And I'm hearing like, ugh, another year by with the Seven of Pentacles. Another year by. Let's see what else needs to be said. Let's get an Alice in Wonderland. What needs to be said about this twin flame message? Holy Spirit, guide and direct me. Give me an oracle of truth. What needs to be known on this twin flame journey in a third-party situation? Bottom of the deck, we're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. Just like I just said, no one's perfect. We're all mad. We all have issues. And impossible things. Working through disbelief. Interesting, because we had denial. Somebody may have been in denial that there's a child that was theirs, or in denial about what they were doing and everything. Okay, so it's about getting a fresh perspective. Let's see. Number 34. There's no use trying, she said. One can't believe impossible things. I dare say you haven't had much practice, said the Queen. When I was your age, I always did it for half an hour a day. Why, sometimes I've believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. Alice is correct. It is indeed difficult to believe in impossible things. However, it's the Queen's viewpoint that resonates most with Alice. When you receive this card, you're being asked to believe in something that seems impossible right now. It could be a miracle or something that seems too good to be true, or something that, like a reconciliation, could actually work out, even when things seem at their worst. Let's just go ahead and say it. We've got the Tower. Major Arcana. A sudden breakup, a sudden argument, a sudden blasting off of thoughts and feelings, and a very sudden changing of belief systems, a very changing of core values. The construct of someone is falling down. This is maybe about a struggle to accept what seems unlikely. Devote regular time to improving the situation is advice. Becoming better at something you care about or changing something for the better. Meditate on a miracle and believe in possible things. However, when this card is reversed, it's stubbornly refusing to believe that any kind of action can change things for the better. Denying that action brings results. Feeling that something is too far gone or too far out of reach, that miracles aren't possible. And I think that's kind of what you need to know in this twin flame reading, that maybe both of you or just them or just you believes that there's no hope. And there is this, what could I possibly do to change this? What could I possibly do to make it better? You know, but they are asking, how can I be more flexible? How can I change this? They are asking, they're seeking, they're researching, and there may very well be a wish come true, a blessing and a miracle, you know, that someone just doesn't believe in. But there's going to be a crossing of the bridge. This is mending of the bridges, and it's getting from one side to the other, and it's about making a connection. So I do believe that this is possible. This is definitely healable. We're going to read We're All Mad here. Everyone's a little different. But I don't want to go among mad people, Alice remarked. Oh, you can't help that, said the cat. We're all mad here. I'm mad. You're mad. How do you know I'm mad? Said Alice. You must be, said the cat, or you wouldn't have come here. Most people like to fit in. Most people like to feel like they're like everybody else. They fit in and they're very normal. And other people like to be around people who are very safe, predictable, and ordinary. Only as Alice is told by the wise Cheshire cat, we're all mad. There's not one person on this planet that doesn't have a little secret, maybe many, or strange little somethings that they've done or do or did. And yet, on and on we go, all the time attempting to be normal. And normal changes all the time. Mostly people just want to fit in and blend in and feel like they don't stand out. Because standing out makes you vulnerable. It makes you seen. Although our culture adores its iconic people, the Brad Pitts, the Jim Carreys, the Julia Roberts, the Elon Musk, we do not generally tolerate different very well at all. The truth is, we all have our little oddities, and we can exhaust ourselves trying to erase that visibility. We hide who we truly are, and we don't speak about those things. This card comes into your reading to ask you if you could consider why you hide your unique strangeness. When, as the Cheshire Cat says, we're all mad, we're all at fault, we all have guilt, we all have part in this madness. And I want to take a moment back, and I really want you to ponder this karmic situation in your twin flame reading, and don't, for at least a minute here, point fingers at whose fault it is. Not yours, not his, hers, not the karmic's. Just, we're all mad. We're all in this together. We're all living out this wacky astro chart placements, this destiny, this path. We're all mad here. You're mad, the karmic's mad, your person's mad. Mad meaning crazy, in case you were wondering what mad means. It doesn't mean angry, it means a little crazy. Okay? So you're all crazy in this situation. No one of you is less crazy than the other. You all have your own different ways. So this is the beginning of realizing that everyone is a little bit different, and everyone has their secrets, good and bad. Everyone has their karma, good and bad. It's exhausting, right? But understanding that hiding what makes you your very own unique self, it's not only exhausting, but it is robbing the world of your unique wonder. Admitting that you're a little mad is also your truth. Embrace your eccentricities and your own particular genius. However, when this card is reversed, it goes into more detail to say, this is you telling yourself that you're normal. You're normal, you're normal, you're normal, over and over. But that won't make it so. You may be grounded. You may be wholesome. You may be earthy, realistic, pragmatic. But you're still a little mad. There's no need to deny it so strongly. You're your own brand of madness. And your life is so much more colorful because of it. You don't need to fit in. There's so much more peace to be able to enjoy this amazing life when you feel like you've been blessed enough to experience this little brand of madness. And I like that they've really emphasized that with the Ten of Cups, because this is my tarot deck, by the way. But you've got Rhett Butler and Scarlett O'Hara, and you've got their beautiful baby girl, Bonnie. They are their own brand of madness, which is you and your person. Rhett is eccentric. He's odd. He doesn't quite fit into society. He's ahead of his time. He's attractive. He's rich. He's not super religious at all. He goes against the grain. He makes his money in odd ways, even by gambling and investing. And he goes after the woman that has been widowed quite a bit, married more than a couple times, which in those days was like, what? This is just not okay. But he was into her since the beginning. And he even loved her little spoiled brat attitude. He wanted to spoil her. He loved that she was her own brand of mad. He liked that she bucked society's rules. So he, believe me, was a little mad. Definitely not normal. And the way he had his family, not normal. But he didn't care. He was ahead of his time. And then you've got Scarlett. She was like, screw orthodox religion and normalcy. A, I'm in love with my cousin. Hello, weird. B, I'm in love with Rhett Butler too. Who do I love more? C, I believe I can get married more than once. So what? I believe I can use people to get ahead. So what? Women in her day were not businesswomen. She married someone so she could run and operate a factory, make more money. She married another person to get even with the man she loved, to show him that she was desirable. She didn't even care about that person. She had a baby to make Rhett happy, not because she really wanted to enjoy motherhood. You know, she saw it as a piece of the contract, a piece of the pie, a piece of what she needed to do. It was a responsibility or an obligation. She also grew to love that child very much. She changed throughout her life. She ended up finally maturing, finally getting some of the crazy that was toxic out. And she was wise. She was definitely a wise woman. She was definitely ahead of her time in some sense also. She didn't fit in with the orthodox women of her time. And this is the message that they got married even through all that madness. Then they got divorced, moved on with other people, and got married again. Completely unorthodox. So this might be a message for you, Twin Flame. That 10 of Cups can happen, and it can be happy. And it doesn't have to be society's brand of happy. There was once a time in society that it was perfectly acceptable to call women stupid, and they belong in the kitchen, not in the workplace, and they should be proper and pretty all the time. And they shouldn't speak at parties. And in some places in the world, it's even worse, and it's still like that. But what I'm trying to say is there was once a time where that was considered normal. And women really just didn't have a place. And there was once a time where slavery was normal and seen as acceptable, cultured even. And if you went outside that little fence line, you were the odd one. You were mad. You had issues. But you know what? You can be ahead of your time. You can be ahead of your time too. You can be like Rhett and Scarlett and do your own brand of crazy. Your relationship on this twin flame path doesn't need to fit in to some now present cultural acceptable relationship. It doesn't need to look like a postcard. It doesn't need to match up with what we see on social media. Your relationship is your own brand, and it doesn't need to fit in anywhere. As long as you are true to your heart, and you're flexible, and you're learning and growing, and you're taking good, healthy steps towards evolution of the soul, then you're on the right track. Absolutely. And remember, we're all a little mad here, meaning all relationships have their sets of issues. Okay, so yours has a third party. I'm not trying to call it normal, but I would say put it out on a limb here, probably about 40% of relationships have had an experience of a third party. That's conservative. My honest belief is 80%, in my opinion, has a third party involved in some sense. So, are you really that odd? No. But also, you don't fit the narrative of perfection. And you probably never will, and that's okay. That's all right. So, anyways, I think this kind of concludes your reading, but we're going to get into the $25 reading. So, Carrie, if you're here, I'm going to do your reading here next. If you want a reading, if you pay before I'm done with Carrie, you can have one. But let's go ahead and look at the details as we close. Most prominent zodiac signs in this twin flame journey is strong Leo and strong Cancerian. There's also a sprinkling of Scorpio. Okay? So Leo, Cancer, Scorpio. These are the zodiacs that come into the reading. And they stand out. You are going to get communication soon about a relationship ending. This karmic connection is ending, okay? So expect to get some kind of a social media acknowledgement or some kind of public notification. Or this person is just going to call or text you. Also, this is a very intimate connection. You and this twin flame would be intimate, literally, meaning you and this person have slept together or you've been intimate. So if you're watching this and you haven't gone this far, I don't think this reading would resonate for you. This is about a very intimate couple. So this is the kind of twin flame we're discussing. Red may also be someone's favorite color. It's really popping up in her clothing here and in these sheets. So red stands out to me, even with the Queen of Wands. Maybe someone has red hair, red sheets. Red's their favorite color. Maybe their Christmas tree's all red. I don't know. But red will stand out. This is also strange details involving children. And I've already explained that, but we have someone who is tired of dealing with the drama. All right. So, getting out of denial. Getting out of denial, and that karmic situation is ending. That concludes the twin flame early reading. All right. And by the way, someone is not over you. Okay, this is, I'm not over you. I want you worse than I've ever wanted you. And I'm angry that we're having a difference. I'm angry that we're having an argument. I'm angry that we're having situations. I don't want you to move on. I don't want you to be with anybody else. I'm not ready to let you go. So just so you know, that person definitely loves you and wants to pursue you. Okay, and I do think you're going to have a victory and high honor with that relationship. All right, thank you so much. I hope you like and subscribe to this video, and I hope I see you again. Carrie, let's go ahead and get in. Doja, no, we're not doing questions. Oh, you did have that question yesterday. What is a spiritual marriage? That's okay. I can answer that. I thought you meant like cards and stuff. A spiritual marriage is when you have this past life connection where you've already been married to this person. And your hearts, your mind, your soul has already made commitments, promises to one another. A deep relationship kind of soul contract. And so even though you're reborn into this life and you're not physically together. You don't have a physical marriage. Spiritually, you're still carrying that commitment from the previous. And I feel like that is the spiritual marriage. I feel like it's still there in spirit. I also run into that with children, where you've had children in a past life. You run into your children in this life, spiritually. You know that's their soul, but it's in the form of a friend or a family member. And you're like, this is my child. That's a spiritual connection that you can't break. So even though they're not born into this world as your baby, you still feel that love for them spiritually because that was your soul child. You've already experienced being a mother to them or father. And you can experience these kind of weird knowings to where you're like, I know I've been this person's parent. I recognize this soul. And sometimes you see that in reincarnation when someone loses a child and then that sister of the child has a child and that child's soul comes into that sister's child. And you're like, now you're the grandma, but you still feel like the mother. I've seen that in reincarnation stories. But it's kind of the same way with marriages, a spiritual marriage. Yeah, where you were married in a past life and you feel like they're your husband or your wife, and you just have a strange knowing. You just know it. And you're like, you almost have a flashback of memories, but without the pictures. You just have memory feelings of memories. You know what I mean? And you're like, God, this is my spouse. Like, I know this is my spouse. Why are you running from me? Why are we having these issues? You feel like you know them so well. Spiritual marriage. So anyways, that's what I mean by spiritual marriage. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me for Carrie. I really need to know what's going on with Carrie. So Carrie, what's going on with your person right now? Taurus is really strong. Your person is going to move forward in a marriage or commitment with a karmic. It's a karmic soulmate. Your person doesn't know how to deal with their inner demons and to deal with that karma. And your person has a lot of karma they have to deal with. So they are going into contract or relationship with this karmic soulmate. It's not you, it's not the twin flame, but they are being pushed and urged spiritually to go forward into this connection because there's something for your person to learn. He feels deeply connected to this other person as well as you, and he feels like there's something he must do. I'm healing and it's painful. He doesn't like being away from you. That's a terrible separative feeling that he's going to be going through. But he's got to go through this stage. I do see while he's talking to this other person or married to this other person, he's going to be reaching out to you, Eight of Wands. So he's going to keep reaching out, trying to communicate. letting you know I still love you, even though I'm going through all of this. And there's this, please have grace and mercy and understand. I've got some karma to fulfill. I do. And I think you as a twin flame are very understanding of this. I do. He wants to feel worthy of you as a soul. And he needs to go through this to be just that, to be worthy of you. Carrie, let's see what's going on with you. 6 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, 5 of Swords. You're feeling very betrayed. And I don't blame you. You love this person. You have given so much to this person. You've worked very hard consistently for years. Like, you've really put time and energy and effort. You've put everything into this to be told no, to be told that there's conflict, there's still a fight, competition, a challenge. You just can't get a good night's rest. You just can't make sense of it. It just, the pieces aren't falling together for you. You don't understand why you're not being given the title, the glory, the love. I will say this person loves you, Carrie. But again, there's karma, which is bigger than you guys. And you're having a hard time letting go of this person. Again, Taurus, very strong. 4 Pentacles in the reverse. You're just like, I can't let go of this person. He's my person. I'm willing to fight for this person. I'm willing to just fight for this person to see the truth and come to me and do right by me and do what should be done. And you think it's worth the fight. Again, I'm not saying it's not worth the fight, but I'm saying your person has karma. Spirit, what's coming up for Carrie? We're going to do the Arrows of Love by New Moon. I'm sorry, Mystic Moon. Oracles. Wow, satin sheets, seduction. You also have partnership, which is very similar to your person. You're going to have a romantic partnership as well. Okay? You're not going to be ignored. You're not going to be shafted. You're not going to be second choice, left on the shelf. Okay? There is definitely someone here for you too. Partnership is very much like the 2 of Cups. It's soulmate love, right? It's a deep connection. Don't fight this. Don't fight what needs to happen. Don't fight the karma that needs to be let go of. Because in the end, what's meant to be will always be. And fighting it makes it harder on you. When you have the 4 of Pentacles coming up, especially in the outcome, it's time to let go. And not to be obsessed over the details or to keep looking over your shoulder at what you've lost, but to be able to look forward into the future, to see what's coming, and to see what's there in the present moment. Let's see a love oracle for you. Give me a card for Carrie. Wow, you got romance, Carrie. Romance is coming your way. Cupid's arrow strikes. All right? Both of you are going to be having romance. And this is karma. I think you're struggling with the separation. You're struggling with letting go because you've dedicated time and energy and effort into this. But I think once you finally let go of the reins, you let go, you make peace, and you allow karma to play it out, you'll be surprised. Because during that time, you're going to find love and romance. And who knows? Who knows what the future holds? Something good, something great. Bottom of the deck, Carrie, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities, which is a new love, and possibilities for your life. So, Carrie, make some room for new romance and new love Don't be too angry and upset about all of this. Don't beat yourself up. Don't blame yourself. It's not you. You didn't do anything wrong. This is just karma. Okay? It's just karma. And he's got to heal, and so do you. Let's see what you need to know for you, for Carrie. And I'm very concerned about someone's heart and how stress plays a big part in the heart. So take better care, Carrie. Carrie, you're going through a spiritual transformation, which is like a tower. That's really what that is. This is a tower moment. But transformation is always good. You're going to come out and be somebody else and do something else. Trust in me, says the universe. Trust in this transformation. I want you to be more positive and more hopeful, because I do think good things are coming, like really good relationship things are coming. Someone wonderful is going to step into your life. You're going to have passion and romance. You're going to be kissed profoundly. You're going to be loved. You're going to be wanted, desired. You're going to be put first for once. And that's going to feel amazing. So let go of this so you could feel that. And let go of this so he can go through this karma with the soulmate and face those demons and learn those karmic lessons. You'll meet again. You both will meet again in the future. Just remember, both of you triggered each other for a reason, to get to where you're going. All right? And whatever's after that, who knows? Anything's possible. But love and romance is coming your way, Carrie, and that's something you need to know. So is there a sign for who this person could be? Is there a sign, please? Show me this partner with satin sheets for Carrie. Holy Spirit, please give me a card for Carrie. Okay. Ticking time bomb, Leo. An explosive Leo. It's definitely a fire sign. I think that's going to be the biggest message. It's a fire sign. Oh, look at that. It's a Leo. I was like, it's a fire sign. That was just, it was like technical, like it's a fire sign. But now it's absolutely a Leo. We've got the lion and the shield for the king of fire, the king of wands. And we've got Leo the lion. So strength. I'm telling you, Carrie, you're about to meet a Leo. Get ready for this Leo. Absolutely a Leo. Get ready for that. Let go of this so you can get your Leo. It's going to be good. You're going to be happy. You're going to love it. See what happens. Carrie, if you have any other questions, please let me know in the comments. Happy to answer them because you weren't present for the reading. But I love you, and I'm here for you. Thank you so much for ordering the Christmas special. And again, if you guys are interested in any gifts for Christmas, gift yourself the ultimate subscription or the $33.33 a month subscription. Lots of free gifts. We have till the 21st to get that done. Just a couple more days for the free gifting. And if you guys are looking for a $25 reading like this one, please go ahead. It's in the description below, Cash App, or my website. Thank you guys, and I'll see you later. Love you. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys. Bye, Transformation Queen. I love you, girl. Thank you for that comment. Bye, Kaylin Shellhorse. I really hope you do get to do the tarot class. I love you. Thank you for watching. Hi, Natural Mystic. I love you. Thank you for being here. Hi, Miss Me. Thank you for being here, too. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. You just keep